Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, my beautiful people? Thanks so much for tuning in to the Financial Book Club here as we are going through the book, How Rich People Think by Siebold. Steve, I'm coming from my check. This is ERGJ, your certified financial educator. And what we're doing here is we are actually changing the way we think by actually changing the deposits that we put into our life. And so as we continue to feed ourselves rich thoughts, we can begin to have rich results in our life. And so if you're having issues or some troubles with increasing your revenue, your profits, your income, one of the areas where you want to focus on is actually how you think, because the way in which you think can actually change your approach to and also your relationship with money. I'm a big believer that wealth begins in the mind. You must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in wallet. So what we're doing is we are actually chewing on some rich resources. And here's the deal, guys. 15 minutes a day. That's right. 15 minutes a day to keep broke away. We're on day number 96 going through our 100-day journey, which means we only got 4 more days to go in this book. You can get this book through me at www.ergj.net. And once we complete this book, we'll be moving on to our next book, which we decided is going to be the 48 Laws of Power. So you have money and you have power. But here's the deal, guys. I know that you don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. It's day number 96. This is going to be a barn burner, especially for those that are in the travel industry. Let's get it. Middle class doesn't connect travel with wealth, while the world class knows travel connects them with the wealthy. The middle class doesn't connect travel with wealth, while the world class knows travel connects them with the wealthy. The masses' only exposure to cultures outside of their own is what they read in books, learn in school, and see at the museums. It's not lack of interest, but lack of money that keeps them from traveling the world and experiencing other cultures. The rich know the strategic advantage of being well traveled offers in both business and life. Wealthy people love to talk about exotic places they visited, different cultures they've encountered, and amazing people they've met. It's difficult to build a connection with the rich without similar experiences. Being well traveled in a nonlinear wealth building is a nonlinear wealth building strategy you'll never learn in school. The masses travel for fun, but the world class leverages the knowledge traveling gives them by building rapport with others who can help them. Good morning, Aaron. What's going on, brother? It's another tool that helps them strike deals and build contacts quicker and easier. So while the middle class sees travel as expenditure, the world class sees it as an investment. Again, while the middle class sees it as an expenditure, the world class see travel as an investment. The more they learn about other cultures, the more intelligently they can converse with others of influence at business meetings, social gatherings, and charity functions. People do business with people they know. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. And I want you to put that in the comments below. I think that is very important for you to understand, for all of us to understand. People do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. Know, like, and trust. And I want to stay on that for just a second because that's a little principle that I learned probably about 10 years ago. And it kind of helps you when you start thinking about how to win friends and influence people. People do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. So if a person doesn't know you, again, it's all about who you know. If a person doesn't like you, like you got a bad attitude, you just get on people's nerves, and if people don't trust you, right, then they're not going to do business with you. So if you're having some issues with maybe gaining customers or keeping customers, like, some of us are just transactional, right? We just want, hey, I got your business one time. But when you can get business over and over and over again from your customers, then, or your clients, and because they move from being a customer to a client, then now you have developed a situation where your client trusts you because they're doing business with you more than once. They obviously like you or your business or the service that you're offering. And then obviously they know what it is that you do. So know, like, and trust, very, very important to understand. And if you're having some issues in that arena, you might want to start switching or adjusting the way in which you do business. So you become a business or a individual as far as relationships are concerned, a person that people like, know, and they trust. If nobody want to be around you, it's gonna be hard for you to make some money. Okay, all right. Or if nobody like, you know what I'm saying? Think about that. So people do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. In other words, people they perceive to be just like them. Sharing uncommon experiences and being well versed in world cultures carries a lot of influence with many wealthy people. After all, who but the rich can afford to visit all these places? The only other group outside the military are the up-and-comers who know the strategy, invest in their future by educating themselves. The bottom line is, if you want to be rich, do what rich people do. Write down in the comments below. If you want to be rich, do what rich people do. And one of the things they do is educate themselves by experiencing as many aspects of life as possible. Then they hang out with other rich people and talk about it. If you want to be rich or richer, be one of the people they can talk to. So again, the bottom line is, if you want to be rich, do what rich people do. And one of the things they do is educate themselves by experiencing as many aspects of life as possible. Then they hang out with other rich people and talk about it. If you want to be rich or richer, be one of the people they can talk to. Now, one of the things I like about this book is that not only do we get a passage of the day, but they also get a quote of the day, a critical thinking question today, and also an action step of the day. So here's your quote of the day. It's by Robert Ingersoll. He says, "I'd rather be a beggar and spend my money like a king than to be a king and spend my money like a beggar." That's interesting. I'd rather be a beggar and spend my money like a king than be a king and spend my money like a beggar. Now, I don't know if I agree with that one. You know, we got too many people that are beggars and trying to spend their money like kings. In other words, you're spending like your wallet, your eyes are bigger than your wallet. But if I can understand it from an aspect of investing like you're a king. And so some people take trips, or they travel through like they're missionaries. Travel doesn't always have to cost either. Don't think that it has to cost a whole lot for you to travel. Many people find ways to join organizations. Like my sister, for example, she had a bright idea to become an exchange student, so she went to China. And I was like, man, I wish I'd have thought about that when I was in college, to be an exchange student and travel abroad through the school. You see what I'm saying? So even expose your kids to opportunities to travel abroad and experience, different cultures on their native land. I mean, one place I want to go is Africa. I don't know about you guys, but I want to see it for myself. But put yourself in position, strategically traveling as well. All right, here's your critical thinking question of the day, guys. Here's what you want to think about as it relates to what we talked about today. Have you traveled to exotic places you can use as a point of connection with the rich? Have you traveled to exotic places that you can use as a point of connection with the rich? Now, let me ask you this. Where do rich people go and travel to? You know what I mean? Like, I know many of us have gone on probably a cruise or something, maybe going to the Bahamas or something like that. But let's try to think about, like, one of the places I know that rich people travel is Abu Dhabi, right? And I had a friend that just went there for like 40th or 50th birthday. So in the comments below, write some other countries or areas or places where that rich people travel. I just gave my one, Abu Dhabi. I know they go to Abu Dhabi. What's some other places that rich people travel to, that they go and like to see, or an exotic place that they like to go see? What's going on, Amar? How are you, sir? Miss Tasha Thibault, how are you? What's up, Zach Shahid in the building? Zach is our travel expert, man, in case you guys don't know. He's here. Europe. Okay, you got to be more specific. Europe is a continent. And where in Europe did they go? Here's your action step for the day. It's just like saying people come to the United States. Like, okay, where did they go in the United States? Where did they go in Europe? What's some other places they go? Brazil, right? They go to Brazil. France. They go travel to France. Brisbane, Australia. That's a good one. Australia. Germany. Italy. Yeah, Italy. They go to Italy. They like to go to the romantic place. And here's your action step of the day, guys. Here's what you want to do as it relates to what we talked about today. Make a list of the 10 most prestigious places you have visited and 10 more you would like to visit. So here's your action step of the day. Here's what you want to do today. You want to make a list, basically the 10 most prestigious places you have visited, or the 10 and 10 more where you would like to visit. So if you haven't traveled, today I want you to make a list of the 10 places that you would like to see. And here's a wonderful thing about, be more specific with Africa, right? Because Africa is a continent, so you can get to, you can land on the shore and be in Africa. But where in Africa do you want to go? Let's be a little bit more specific. Now, here's why I want you guys to really do this. What I found is that when we write down our dreams, like, this is where I really want to go. I want, you know, for me, for example, one place I really want to travel to outside of Africa, I mentioned Africa too. I got to be more specific. And it's funny because I'm more aware of countries in other places than Africa, right? So for me, it would be like I want to go to Ghana because I heard they have a program in Ghana where they could they're welcoming us to become residents or live there on some type of program, some type of to go and live in Ghana. I like to see Egypt. Obviously, I want to see the pyramids. I want to go to Nigeria. I really want to visit Rome. I really want to visit Rome just because I've read the Bible, the whole Bible, and I just want to see that place. I want to really see. I really want to see the Colosseum because I continue to think about how the Colosseum was and how we have modern day Colosseums with our sports franchises and sports and things that they do. When you guys go to the domes and all that stuff, you basically go into a Colosseum. So I just really want to see a Colosseum, man. I want to go to Italy. You know what I'm saying? I really want you to start dreaming and thinking big, like, because this can really happen in your life, but you jot it down and you'll be surprised what happens. You'll be surprised how your dreams pull you forward. Let me say that again. You'll be surprised how your dreams pull you forward. If only you put the dream out there, you put the vision out there, you'll find yourself later on in life. You'll be like, man, I wrote this down 3 years ago. Now look at me. I'm in South Africa. Look at me. I'm in Johannesburg. Oh, I want to go to the Netherlands. I want to go over there and get some free weed or something. I don't know. But anyway, this is day number 96, man. This is what we do each and every day. We want to start our day out by putting some rich resources into our life, man. So it's the Financial Book Club. And this is day number 96 again. Middle class doesn't connect travel with wealth, but the world class knows travel connects them with the wealthy. This is day number 96 of the Financial Book Club. We're going through the book, How Rich People Think. Steve, I'm coming for my check. In case you never heard about this book and you want to get the book, hey, why not get it through me? I recommended it, right? www.ergj.net. We got 4 more days to go on this 100-day journey into this book. And we're moving on to the 48 Laws of Power. And both of those books you can find at the website. Well, here's the deal, man. I want to thank you so much for your time. And I want you guys to remember this, that wealth, it begins in the mind. You must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. Have a good day.